The elites have been heavily coding. Codes having to do with the 4 angels under the Euphrates River since 4/10/22. That was Sunday, April 10th. Let's take a look. Either it has happened or they saw some signs and are anticipating the date that this will happen. Either way, the messaging is at a fever pitch. First, I want to share a clip from Steve Fletcher's channel. It seems they are announcing the end of the world. The end times are here.
Julian Lennon broke his long-standing vow never to perform his father's most iconic solo song, Imagine, during a benefit for Ukrainian refugees Saturday. Today, for the first time ever, I publicly performed my dad's song, Imagine, Lenon 59, wrote on YouTube. The song reflects the light at the end of the tunnel. I had always said that the only time would ever consider singing Imagine would be if it was the end of the world. I had always said that the only time would ever consider singing Imagine would be if it was the end of the world.
So he sings on 4/10, Imagine, and he said the only time he would ever sing that song is if it were the end of the world.
Julian Lennon broke his long-standing vow never to perform his father's most iconic solo song, Imagine, during a benefit for Ukrainian refugees Saturday. Today, for the first time ever, I publicly performed my dad's song, Imagine.
The reason why they did this, and they did it for the codes, Imagine equals 348. 348 equals angels. Imagine Lenon 59. Lenon 59 includes a code that Elon Musk mysteriously tweeted yesterday, 4/10. Lenon 59 equals 770. If you scroll down, you see a code for Dojo for Doge. Okay? Yes, Doge equals Malek, which equals angel in Hebrew. So, Dojo for angel is the code partially decoded. Elon Musk was busy tweeting Doge yesterday, which I found very curious, but now I know why. You see it's all over the place. He was suggesting for people to pay in Doge, the Twitter $3 a month to get the check mark. Doge is equal to Malek, which is a one spelling of Malek, which is angel or angels. So the Doge part of the code is decoded and it equals Malek, which is angels in Hebrew.
I publicly performed my dad's song, Imagine, Lenon 59.
Well, remember, Lenon 59 equaled that Dojo for Doge code. Doge, Elon Musk tweeted yesterday mysteriously, but now we find that Doge equals Malek, which equals angels. Now we need to decode Dojo. I didn't find anything under Dojo, but I looked it up and it means place of the way in Japanese. Dojo, as you can see right there. Place of the way is 1559, and I worked on this for a bit, and it can be decoded to equal fallen one, heaven, Gadriel for gods. Gadriel is one of the chiefs of the Watchers, as you can see right there. So the code decoded place of the way is Dojo, which equals 1559, which then equals fallen one, heaven, Gadriel for gods.
Lenon 59 wrote on YouTube. The song reflects the light at the end of the tunnel. I had always said that the only time would ever consider singing Imagine would be if it was the end of the world. I had always said that the only time would ever consider singing Imagine would be if it was the end of the world.
Okay, this article was from 410. I saw this last night. Matthew Perry. He is coding black sweatpants. He's kind of pointing at them with his hands right there. Black sweatpants will end up in a lot of codes later too. So they're definitely establishing that as an important code. Look, he's pointing at his black sweatpants, and the article states that he is wearing black sweatpants, quote unquote. Now this is a very specific code. Black sweatpants equals 1423, which equals Euphrates River. Now, there's a random woman holding a cup holder out for the cameras. You can see her holding it out like they usually do when they're coding something. So you can see her standing there as he's cup holder equals 612. The 4 angels equals 612. I showed you that they coded the 612 yesterday. Okay, so there was an article last night with Toby Maguire with eyes popping out. Look at the expression his daughter has on her face, and look at his ex-wife, the way that she's looking as well. Very, very interesting expressions there. Okay, the article codes that his daughter is the spitting image of his ex-spouse. Spitting image is the code. Spitting image equals Nissan 14 in gematria. There's a reason why they're doing that, because Nissan 14 equals April 15. April 15 equals a very interesting thing. So hang on there just a second. Nissan 14, 966. Spitting image, 966. Okay, so Nissan 14 is April 15th. That's why they coded it, because April 15th equals 341, which equals Annunaki, okay? April 15th. That's just another name for the fallen ones. So this is what they coded in the Toby Maguire article. They coded pink case. She was holding out her phone. Another code that they keep repeating, crew neck sweater. It's in a lot of articles. I'll plug in later. Kelly and Ryan was wearing one today. It equals 1038. 1038 equals 5 months. This is how they code. They throw out all the different codes that have to do with the same idea that is happening, or that they're coding will happen. So 5 months equals, and they know all these numbers very well. So all they have to do is throw the numbers out and they understand what's happening. You can see in Revelation 9 that it talks about torturing for 5 months. And then there are like scorpions. I showed you yesterday that they're coding scorpions over and over and over. And then down below here, we see that the 4 angels who are bound to the great river Euphrates are released, okay? The 6th angel sounded his trumpet. Here we have another, so we had the article yesterday with Pamela Anderson. Pamela, and she was wearing the bright orange dress, okay. Bright orange was a heavily established code yesterday. This is bright orange. If you look at bright orange, there, that's the exact same color that she's wearing. It looks kind of yellow, okay? So it's like yellow and orange together, but that's what bright orange is, exactly the color that she's wearing. She's wearing a black strap. She's wearing black strap shoes. Black strap equals bottles. Her son was holding out a bottle. We went over this yesterday, and bottle equals fallen ones, okay? It's right here, fallen ones. Okay, let me just show you, her son is holding a bottle. Okay, that's a very small amber colored bottle. She's wearing bright orange. Black strap equals, oh, bottles, okay. All right, but anyway, the reason why they used her in the article is because of her name. It also matches the golfer that just won. Pamela Denise Anderson equals 580. Okay, in Revelation 9, it says the sixth angel sounded. The sixth angel who had the trumpet released the four angels who were bound at the great river Euphrates. Pamela Denise Anderson, 580. Sixth angel, 580. Okay, that's why they used her for that article. So the winner of the Masters just happens to equal the code that Pamela Anderson equals? Right. Okay. Do you really think he won? Or are they using him for his name like they do very often? 580, Scotty Scheffler. Pamela Denise Anderson, 580, Sixth Angel, 580. Now, somebody told me that in the interview with him yesterday, someone said it's that time. So let's watch.
Them all to be here with us, and Meredith's family was here as well. It was, that was a really special moment.
Well, Fred, it's that.
Meredith's family was here as well. It was, that was a really special moment.
Well, Fred, it's that time.
Hideki, your play last spring was an inspiration to
Well, Fred, it's that time.
so many people, especially in your home country.
And then he puts his hand on his pants. Here, hold on.
Was an inspiration to so many people. Hideki, your play last spring.
Be here with us, and Meredith's family was here as well. It was, that was a really special moment.
Well, Fred, it's that time.
Hideki, your play last spring was an inspiration to so many people, especially in your home country of Japan. You've been Hideki, your play last spring was an inspiration to so many people. Was an inspiration to so many people. Hideki, your play last spring was an inspiration to so many. Was an inspiration to so many. was an inspiration to so many people.
Why? Okay, so he said, well, Fred, it's that time. His name equals sixth angel, and you think he actually won the Masters? I don't think so. He touched his navy pants. I would keep saying navy. Navy equals Grigori, grab of, I don't know what this code equals, okay? It probably equals something, but I do know that the Grigori is just another name for the Nephilim. Okay, you can see here in the book of Enoch, the Grigori is used when talking about the Watchers. In popular culture, Lauren Kate's book called Fallen, Daniel Grigori was the sixth angel. You can see there the book Fallen, a group called the Watchers. Daniel Grigori was the sixth archangel. So how apt is it that the golfer Scotty Scheffler equals 580 equals sixth angel? After literally coding a list of demons, archangels, he codes Navy, and Navy has a code with Grigori in it. It's almost like they name things in popular culture to use and to warn at the appropriate time. Of course, Ryan and Kelly on Live code this topic for 1122, and have I mentioned how annoying and immature they are with this coding stuff? It's literally so embarrassing.
It is Monday.
He says Monday. She holds out 10 fingers and then shifts her body on good morning.
April 11th, good morning. Welcome to another great. It is Monday, April 11th. Good morning.
This code is 1037, which is one away from 5 months. They do code things one away. There's a gematria rule for this, but I can never remember the name.
It is Monday, April 11th. Good morning. Welcome to another great week.
So they'll code, so that's how they know what the code is when they say something, but they use something that sounds similar, but they change it. He said, great wing, not great week. Listen carefully.
Great week. Great week. Great.
Great wing is equal to angels, judgment, or judgment angels, 1149. They used judgment twice yesterday, so that wasn't very hard to decode.
How exciting. Art pull up. Art pull up. Art pull up. Art pull up.
He said morny, right when he said art pull up. Those equal 206. It equals release. And then she's going to code 4 in the folds of her skirt.
Big stuff to talk about.
By the way, this is a big day.
4 as in the 4 angels, 4 folds, both 336. They just coded release. Now they coded 4.
How exciting. Art pull up a stool. Gelman, take a seat, take a load off.
Morning, everybody. I got big.
So silly. Watch Ryan. Right when she says big, he puts his eyeglasses on the papers. Big papers, eyeglasses. Yes, it's ridiculous.
Everybody, I got big.
Those 3 words together equals Azazel. He's the leader of the fallen. He is one of the 200 fallen watchers that are mentioned in the book of Enoch that are reserved under darkness for the great day. Did you hear them saying big day?
Big stuff to talk about.
By the way, this is a big day. This is a big day.
Big day. And she points at her eye. Okay? Watch.
This is a big day. This is a big day.
Okay, big day. I equals 498. See, it's right here in English, and then go down here and we have Titans. That's another name. See how they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink, every single word that they possibly can? This is how they code a topic.
By the way, this is a big day.
They love synonyms. They're not going to go and say the great day, so they use big day. It's the same thing as saying great day. You can see there that passage talking about the great day of judgment and Azazel.
I didn't sleep last night.
She pointed at her eye so that they would know that it was I-E-Y-E and not the letter I. I didn't sleep last night, 11:22. They're ridiculous.
I didn't sleep last night. I didn't sleep last night.
Angels isn't within this code, so I removed angels. Codes within codes. They do it all the time. They don't want to be too obvious, so I removed angels, and then we find the rest of the code by taking angels out, and then we find 206. So angels release. Release is 206. Lee brings attention to the folds on her skirt. The folds equals 4. They both equal 336. So release angels 4 we have now in the code.
Stuff to talk about.
By the way, this is a big day.
I had to do a little lip reading here. Kelly whispers Miss I when she's pointing at her eye. M-I-S, Miss I. Miss I. I believe this is the code. This is what I have worked out. Last night, Miss I, 9:14. Fallen angels released from hell inferno, 9:14. Inferno can also mean soon, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the world. Happening. So it's happening or soon.
No, you didn't, because you were agonizing with me.
I'm sure. Agonizing. I'm very agonizing.
They say the incomplete words. They use these incomplete words purposely as codes because it's a way to let them know that this is a code. When they use an incomplete word, they immediately say the next word to try and cover it over. When you're listening to it in real time, it's really hard to tell that they didn't say. But if you notice that I used to feel really uncomfortable when I would watch TV, especially these talk shows, and it's probably because they're literally doing magic tricks with words.
I'm
agonizing.
Says I'm immediately after agonizing to cover it up so people don't notice that he's saying incomplete words on purpose. Okay, so well agonizing is 1561. Here they use another term for the fallen. Those from heaven to earth came. That was, I think, Sitchin named it that. The Anunnakis means those from heaven to earth came. This is pretty well known. So they're literally using every single word. Titans, the fallen, Grigori. Some daily malacodes from today for 11/22. Mini dress is suit code. They're doing it in more than one place. They try to cover it up by putting half of the code in the article in one article and then half of the code in the other article. But they're, obviously both wearing a mini dress suit, okay? So that is definitely the code, 756. Look at that. That's a mini dress suit. It has like a suit jacket. Here we find another code for the fallen, Annunaki Sumeria, 756. This is the most hideous jacket I've seen in a while. Colorful floral jacket. And she's almost naked. 1325. And then we have Sumerian gods, ancestry. That's a code within a code. So Sumerian gods, we're going to remove that so we can see what the rest of the code is. And then ancestry. And we're going to take out angels because there's a code with angels. So we have Sumerian god angels now. And then the rest of the code is the Anunnaki are back. Code decoded is the code was colorful floral jacket. The Anunnaki are back. Sumerian gods, angels. The Sumerian god angels, the Anunnaki are back. Just let it be known, I don't know if they're back yet or if they're coding a date when they're anticipating this to happen. However, 410, yesterday we had some interesting solar activity. Mr. MB333, there's a video, I will link it on the channel.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Breaking news involving the planetary K-index. We've seen in the last 24 hours a very strong geomagnetic storm that was not anticipated. It's their feature story over here. Surprise geomagnetic storm. You can see a couple of photos here sent in by Tanya from Hay River, Northwest Territories of Canada. These are photos from the incredible northern light outburst from the surprise geomagnetic storm.
And we're just going to end this video. What do you suppose is wrong with these people? What's going on with these expressions on their faces? Seriously, what on earth is happening? Googly eyes, upset, furrowed brow, upset, worry. Pamela Anderson looks spooked. Her son looks upset. She's horrified about something. Look at that look on her face. And that one, she just looks afraid. She looks really upset. He's shocked. What's going on? Hang in there, saints. Hopefully we'll be out of here soon.
And these are images. Check this out, guys. The state troopers in Alaska, some of the other folks there went and investigated around this mountain. They said they didn't see anything. And they seen a lot of contrails. I've never seen anything quite like this. Don't know what has fallen to our planet, but again, here are the pictures. There's about maybe half a dozen or so. We'll look at them.
'91. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. I is 410. And I'll just leave you with this.